Yo, 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 it's your boy Dopeboy Dex. And right now we in the building with the Artist Spotlight.
And you can look me in my eyes, look like my tears burning. I told them my heart broken, they be still want it. That money got some blood on it, but I still want it.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's good, man?
Everything good, man.
It's all love. So right now we in the Artist Spotlight, shining the spotlight on your talent, shining the spotlight on
the real artist.
The hard work as an artist. What's so dope about Dopeboy Dex?
Man, I speak that real life, real pain, real hustle, real struggle music.
Yeah. Let's talk about where you from. Where you coming from?
I'm originally from Waterloo, Iowa. I moved from Waterloo to Mississippi.
Oh, so you moved to Mississippi. So how was that transition, moving from the Midwest to the South as a teenager, in the culture at that time, you know, everything that's happening in the streets? So how was that like? How was that transition like? What was that like?
Man, it was really something I had to get used to. It's like going from fast to slow. Like I'm moved in the country, really.
Yeah. Slow motion country. You had the city vibe, and then you got out in the sticks, almost as they call it.
Yep.
Things slowed up. So in that time, was that what drawed you towards music, in a sense, with the time you had on your hands, with the transition? Was that something that got you started into music? In terms of that transition, was it within that time period?
No, I always been into music. Shit, growing up, I used to be like in the choir, in church and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was when I was real young, I used to take other people's raps and I put my own little words in there and like I'd wrote the rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Basically remix that shit.
Yeah. Put your swag on it, put your touch on it.
Yeah, but I really started recording in 2016.
What happened within you or around you to make you want to take it serious? Like you said, you started recording in 2016.
Shit, I had recorded the little mixtape and I had put it out. And shit, people started fucking with it. I was riding around the hood. Shit, I used to hear people bumping my shit and they would.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta keep going with this shit.
Yeah, something clicked right then.
Yeah.
What's the meaning behind the piece you got there, man? What's that mean?
That's my little logo, my personal logo.
Okay, the logo.
The Dex piece. It's like like a target, like a scope type shit. We aiming for the top, shooting for the top, heading to the money.
Getting to it, making it happen. So, do you got any upcoming projects you working on currently?
Oh yeah, I'm finna drop a project. From the streets to the studio.
From the streets to the studio.
Yeah.
Is that a mixtape or an album?
It's gonna be an album. I got probably 14 songs, 2 bonus songs. So 16.
16.
Yep.
Name some of the rappers that you want to work with. If it's a rap artist or just an artist in general you want to work with, collab with.
Man, I don't really do songs with too many people. I just if I feel like you spitting like what you really living, I might do a song with you. But it ain't too many people I want to do a song with. Most people want to do a song with me. I got my own label, and me and my homies we got a little label too.
Okay, what's the name of those?
My label is Hustle Music.
Hustle Music.
Hustle Music Entertainment.
Hustle Music Entertainment.
I'm also with Renegade Label.
Shout out to Renegade Label. In terms of a major deal, would you prefer to sign a major deal or stay independent?
I signed a deal if the deal right.
It's right.
Yeah. They gonna have to be some racks.
Yeah, it gotta be something.
Because as you see, we already having racks.
We were just talking off camera a little bit, and we're talking about like your name, talking about Dopeboy Dex.
Dopeboy Dex.
Yeah, the culture and everything. We understand the term dope, and especially with our culture, it's different meanings. We ain't got to be literal with it. So I know and understand that you have a word play on that. And I introduced with the question asking you what made you dope, but I wanted you to go into your name in terms of Dopeboy Dex and where you got it from and what it means to you.
Well, when I say dope boy, I ain't really talking about no like literally dope. I'm just like speaking for like my family, my culture, like how I grew up, like what I was seeing when I was grow up, like either drugs was being sold or drugs was being used. So like I'm just speaking for my people. My music might not be for everybody.
Now, shout out to the studio. Let's give a shout out to where we at. And is this where you work out?
Oh yeah, shout out to my guy Trey, All Fam Studio.
All Fam Studio.
Yep. This is where all the hits being made at.
This where you make it happen.
This is where all the hits being made at.
This is where you make it happen. I see this is a nice setup, man.
High quality shit.
How long you been getting down with my man? What's his name again?
My guy Trevi.
Trevi, how long you and him been collabing and getting in?
Man, we've been locked in for probably about a year or so.
Okay, all right. Is he a producer as well, or just an engineer?
Oh yeah, he be producing. He make beats, mix, and all that shit.
Master.
All that shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a sweet setup. He got the whole setup all the way legit. Got the full booth. Everything is smooth. We're gonna get you on the B-roll. You're gonna see that on the B-roll. So what do you have on the agenda in terms of the future? Any goals? Anything that you looking to do and accomplish? Anything that you got on the hit list in terms of knocking it down for the year 2022? What's to come for Dopeboy Dex?
I'm dropping a lot more music and I'm making a lot more money.
You were just telling me you just got the hospital not too long ago. Recently, you had a personal ordeal. I believe you said you had a organ transplant. I believe. What was it? What you want to speak on that?
Yeah, just got the kidney transplant.
Okay.
Yep.
How was the process in that? I understand. I'm sure that ain't something that's easy peasy, but walk us through the process in terms of before and now, and what you got to look forward to in the future.
I mean, it wasn't really shit. It was like I was on back in 2017. I was locked up on the bullshit ass charge and shit. I had like this little bump on the inside of my leg and like a little bull type shit. And I had asked the guards and shit to take me to the doctor so I can get that shit checked out. So they had took me to the doctor and they said it was like a ingrown hair. They gave me like a little shot for that shit. So anyway, they took me back to the jail, and like I got back to the zone and shit. I'm finna whip me up some noodles and shit. So the guard had came to the gate, and they had called me to the gate. And they had called me up front and shit. Then when I got up there, there was like they had checked my blood and shit when I had went to the little doctor's appointment.
Oh, okay, you got a blood test.
Yeah. And they had told the jail that I had needed to go to the hospital. I had needed dialysis like ASAP, or I was finna die in there. And I didn't even know. I was like, I wasn't even feeling nothing.
No.
I was decent. I was good. Working out every day and all that.
Yeah.
So shit, I end up, I was already in it. I was already locked up for like 3 months. Probably like 3-4 months already. So shit, when I got to the hospital, that whole little process, that was like, it took like, I was in the hospital like 20 days. So after the 20 days and shit, it took me back to the jail. And I was having to go to dialysis like 3 days a week from the jail.
Man.
Yeah.
I know that was a process right there.
Yeah, and I'm getting in there motherfucking, they looking at me like I'm a criminal and everything. I'm already in this bitch for something I ain't do, you know?
Yeah, okay.
And shit.
It seemed like you being landed or something.
Like a criminal, but shit. Now when I got in there, they was showing me a lot of love and shit.
Okay, shout out to the facilities.
Yeah, shout out to them nurses though.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. They was fucking with a nigga.
They held you down. So what was it? So after that, like you had to go endure dialysis for a time period.
Yeah, I had to do that shit for like 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, but like I had got a call. I was out of town. Like I was out of town on vacation and shit.
Oh, and they called you.
They called me and said they had one ready for me.
Oh, how recent was that from today? Like before you got the second call? How recent was that?
That was like a month before that.
Oh, so both of those was recent.
Yeah.
Man.
So shit, after I got back, I was like, damn, that shit had fucked me up.
Man.
After I had got back.
Do you feel like you missed out a little bit during the process, the waiting list and all that? Was you hard on yourself?
No, that shit. I don't even be stressing about nothing I can't control.
Facts, okay, there you go.
I feel like life already set up.
Yeah.
I always felt like I was gonna, you know what I'm saying, get a kidney and shit.
Yeah.
But that shit wasn't really nothing.
Yeah. It's just another thing that happens.
Just like taking up all my time. That's about it.
Going to dialysis.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Okay, so besides rapping and making music, what do you like to do? You know, in your spare time, free time, on your time, when you're not on the grind, putting it in. You know, what you like to do to balance yourself and, you know, decompress and get away to recharge for another day to get to the hustle again.
I just be catching flights, man. Like, you know, even though I was doing, you know, even though I was having to be at dialysis 3 days a week and shit.
Yeah.
I was still catching them flights on the weekend.
Man,
I ain't even gonna lie.
What's some of the favorite places you like to go or like to travel to?
My favorite spot right now, I like to fuck with Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah.
I be going to Cali and AZ and shit too though.
I see you got a scar by your eye. I mean, a lot of people talk about the little wounds and things. I don't know if you wanted to elaborate about that.
Oh yeah. Got this. Yeah, everybody be asking me like, damn, what the hell happened to your eye and shit? Like, one day it was raining. Me and my homie, RP my nigga Lil George. Me and my homie riding.
Oh, shout out to the homie.
My we got some more homies in another car in front of us and shit. Finna go do some gangster shit. I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
Yeah.
Hey, God probably say us or them that day, goddamn. But shit, we fucked around trying to stop too quick. We fucked around, slid in a deep ass ditch. Fucked around, hit my head on the. Hit my like eye on the ceiling. That shit like scraped my shit. I had I was walking around the hood with a patch on my eye for like 2 or 3 weeks, like a nigga I paid in full.
You got scraped or you got it stitches?
Nah, that shit, it was just like a deep ass scrape.
Okay. Gosh, so you believe in God? What's your spirituality and what's your spiritual walk and things of that nature? You want to elaborate on that?
I'm a Baptist Christian.
Shit, a Baptist?
Yeah, I grew up going to church.
Yeah, you did mention that earlier. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the project again. What's the title of the project?
From the streets to the studio.
From the streets to the studio. You got some favorite tracks on there? Some highlight tracks, some single tracks that you want to point out?
I got some bangers on there.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah,
I got a single I'm finna drop that still on it. I was telling y'all about.
You got that's what we're gonna hear on the Spotlight. That's the one you're gonna do, that single.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. What's the name of that again?
Still want it. The money got some blood on it, but I still want it.
Appreciate you, Dopeboy Dex, for falling through the artist spotlight and shining the spotlight on you as an artist, as an entrepreneur, as a man we know as Dopeboy Dex.
Yo, and we out.
Y'all making this dance? Ducky made the beat blast.
Hey. Hey. And you can look me in my eyes, look like my tears burning. I told them my heart broken, they be still want it. That money got some blood on it, but I still want it. And I ain't got no fake friends, cause they're my real homies. That chopper got a body on it, but he still want it. And I got jammed and I got out, them niggas still phony. And I can't let these hoes get close to me, I'm still phony. Cause I remember when I was broke, they just was shitting on me. Catch me out loud and they see I'm just shopping, they need me. They spit the dub up on my chain, but really I don't need it. I told my bitch I was on leave, but really I don't mean it. Lil' mama tried to throw me that pussy, I told her I don't need it. Man, I swear I miss my dogs, shit I'm just like Weezy. The other day I lost my dog, I don't even feel like speaking. I just go and make me a song, cause this shit get deep. The only thing you hear is pain coming out these speakers. I'm riding solo, everything in this bitch illegal. My house so cold, is why I seem to always keep a heater. I ain't had nobody to call even when I need them. The streets so cold, it took my brother that made me a demon. And you can look me in my eyes, look like my tears burning. I told them my heart broken, they be still want it. That money got some blood on it, but I still want it. And I ain't got no fake friends, cause they're my real homies. That chopper got a body on it, but he still want it. And I got jammed and I got out, them niggas still phony. And I can't let these hoes get close to me, I'm still phony. Cause I remember when I was broke, they just was shitting on me. You know I might fuck up sometimes, really I don't mean it. I remember I ain't have a dime, walking in the streets. I couldn't even go buy a dime, I ain't even had 3. The only time I had something to use when that shit was free. I went and stayed.